by Kia.
Game 1 of the NBA season. A time of hope. A time of optimism.
There's that word again.
You know what? That was so, I don't know, it was so deep and it was so heartfelt the way I delivered it, I thought. I almost can't go on.
I'm just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed right now.
Oh, well, let's move on. Kenny's here. Shaq is here.
All right, are you a rabbit?
And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks. For New York, they've put a lot of work into getting ready for tonight, and now all their focus will be on getting the season off to a 1-0 start. They don't want to waste any time building up some momentum here early in the campaign. And what a joy to behold opening night of a new NBA season. A fresh start for everybody, including us. Shaq, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, some of the almost teams that couldn't get over the hump last year, I'm interested already to see if they've taken that next step. It's always interesting to see the young players and how they develop during the offseason. Were you partying or were you practicing?
Ooh, I like the party practice thing, the P or the P. But I tell you what, this is the time of optimism. Look, everyone says it's a fresh start at 0-0. We should all be in the mix, but that's not reality. But I like the optimism right now. Fantastic.
Yeah. Opening night, fresh start. Have you lost weight?
Yes, I have.
You look tremendous.
I really have. Thank you, Ernie.
Shaq, just a physical specimen. That's all I can say.
Was that a low blow, Ernie?
It was not, as a matter of fact. You look great. It's been,
really,
you know, we had an off season, and here we are, and you look like you're in game shape.
Because I'm really optimistic about the question. Oh, you throw a big word, I throw a big word. Optimism, optimistic. That don't matter. It's still a big word.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you so much for joining us. You do. You look great.
And yes, Ernie, I lost 2 pounds over the whole summer.
And just before the game, the championship ring is distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans. can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the NBA champion Cleveland Cavaliers. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style.
Ladies and gentlemen,
with David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. And now, the New York Knicks starters. Melo and Porzingis, the two stars at the forward spots. Tips it, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
The unbelievable couldn't connect. That's a high percentage a look as he's going to get.
Thompson with the bucket.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
The reason why, he has such a great touch. You got to have that shot inside with the big guys. That's just an awesome assist. Really paced the ball in their ideal spot. The defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
Here's O'Quinn. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
He's playing with that one extra gear so far that none of the other guys have found yet.
Williams is checked in for Cleveland. New York shooting their first free throw tonight. Update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He knows they have to dig in on defense. They're facing a really talented offense. He said if those guys get going, we're going to be on the wrong end of some long runs. We have to be disciplined, work together, and make those second, third, and fourth efforts on plays, whatever it takes to get a stop. We'll see if they can get a win in this first matchup between the teams this year. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update. The coach is playing here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
It has to be his goal every game. Reason why they don't play well when they
can get it going this quarter.
Shoots a three, and it's Derrick Rose with the three. Rose has got 5 now. Steve.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
By Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop.
The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
Here's Rose. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
His 4th make in 5 tries.
Irving puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to James.
The vision of LeBron always.
Here's O'Quinn, and O'Quinn slams it in.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on
deep, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Corbin. LeBron scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean with Lee. Nobody back, and Lee with the stuff.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Irving against Rose. Love outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got 5. Puts it up from 17. Anthony with the bucket. And
not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the dunk by Porzingis
here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
You know, offense is about rhythm. He has lacked rhythm in this entire.
Kyle Korver. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And he makes no mistake on the slam. There's James.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
Anticipate win. Too many friends on that one.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a player of LeBron's caliber is expected to be a leader. It's a role he's never shied away from, Steve, and certainly he has filled the bill.
Not at all. Coming out of high school, he's always been a leader. LeBron is someone who loves his teammates and wants to stay close to them. But at the end of the day, he's all about winning. He's not shy about telling his teammates what they have to do to get the W. LeBron James' outside shooting has been up and down from the three-point line, but he doesn't really need to rely on it because he is this dominant in the paint and scoring around the rim.
Now here's Rose. Top of the key, Noah. Fires at the elbow. They get it back. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Darren Williams.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career, Rose knows how to get to the line.
And LeBron shooting just over 30% from long range last season.
Yeah, but when he's not making threes, he can go to his other game, and that's being aggressive and attacking the rim. So when he's not shooting the three ball, he's still one of the elite players when he's on attack.
Derrick Rose still trying his best to be a healthy player in the NBA. Injuries certainly still.
What you have to have when you're shooting the basketball, a lot of his time off is used to rehab that knee. And then now you get a chance to get the knee.
Down low, here's Hernan Gomez. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice pass by Derrick.
For the three, and that's not going to go. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Knicks out front. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the five guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. See a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Ooh, love it, love it.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever.
To the inside, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches.
There's a screen to the paint, off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up. Flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And defensively, Steve, these days more and more teams are looking to switch screen rolls. Why is that?
Because of the new rules, Kevin. I mean, you look at it now, defenses can play a little bit of a zone. I think back in the day, imagine me switching out on Shaq. He'll go right into the blocks, and you couldn't have a guy come over unless he had the basketball. But right now, you can play more of a zone. So if teams who have multiple guys that can switch and defend multiple positions, they have an advantage.
Well, that's the thing that these teams want to get now. These players that are versatile play 3-4 positions sometimes, so they can do just what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, you have guys like Draymond Green can guard 1 through 5. That just has to be a luxury.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
LeBron, another one. He can guard all 5 positions.
He can guard everything.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James has stepped up over the years, both on and off the court. Of course, he plays with that reckless abandon, but off the floor, he's been very involved and vocal about social issues. And more dramatically, he entrusted his marketing empire to his childhood friends. LeBron recalled, people called it the worst decision ever. All this to 3 guys who didn't finish college. We got dirt thrown on all of us, but I always...
And it's good. Pop through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Knicks making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. The Knicks haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And for Carmelo Anthony, one thing that he doesn't get enough credit for is, Greg, his rebound.
And Melo's never been a bad rebounder, but in the past few seasons, you can see
Puts up a 3, and Derrick Rose gets the 3.
Compliment each other.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. A nice shot by Irving.
The mid-range game, Kyrie can score.
Covered by Smith from about 19 feet, and that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's here's O'Quinn. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
no wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
That free throw missing.
And, you know, it's been a long time coming to be able to say this, but I'm starting to sense some hope financially. They're going to have flexibility in terms of filling out that roster. And then you've got a core.
Keeping them ahead in the score.
And it's Smith penetrating. Count the basket. And for the Knicks and their positive outlook, when New York has a Knicks team that they love, it can capture the hearts of the entire city.
And you have some of the most diehard fans in the world wearing Knicks colors. There's no doubt about it. You can see the team also has improved the ball movement and the team play in the last couple of seasons. Knicks are starting to become a team that is exciting to watch, win or lose.
You know how accurate JR is from three. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And a wide open look for Irving. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
So good at pulling up off the dribble. Kyrie completely under control the whole time.
Anthony drops in the layup for two. Anthony's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And now he's taking us
in the corner. The drive by Anthony. It's good. The assist that poked loose. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. The distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Knicks. Here's Irving, and he gets it to go from the corner. Irving needs to get off a shot. O'Quinn, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 10 points for him. Hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Second foul of the first half. They have a decision to make now. Leave him in or have him take a seat.
And watching Melo, you can just see how his game has grown since when he came into the league. I mean, still as great a scorer as you're going to find, but he's doing so much now in terms of his passing and his defense.
Often.
And when he does need to ISO and take over for possession, he's still effective at it. Melo has always been.
This is from 15, kept alive. Here's O'Quinn, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
That's his fourth personal foul.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Now you look at the star trio of LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Smitty, how do you think the Cavs have done as far as integrating the talents of those three?
It's been a big challenge. Reason why all three of these guys are accustomed to having the basketball in their hands and getting a lot of touches. There's only one basketball, and it's not easy. It takes a lot of sacrifice, trust, and
how would you classify?
All of the above, Kevin. There are some guys that make the right pass, but they see the open guy. They hit a guy like that. Rondo was one of the best, I think, in the business. A lot of guys being able to.
Baseline J on the way. Basket good. Anthony's got 21 in the game.
Can you believe this? The deep
for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he has really come to life here after a slow
save by New York. Hernan Gomez.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. To the paint, here's Love. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And we heard some speculation that the Knicks might look to trade away their veterans and look to rebuild around Porzingis. This summer, that was not the case, though.
Well, it seems like rebuild is a dirty word in New York City. There's not a lot of patience for losing. We'll just see how far they can go with this new roster.
Both free throws good for % from the field in the second quarter. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I just love the combination of J.R. Smith and Shumpert. Offense, defense, both can score a little bit, both get out and sit out on the defensive end. Just a fantastic combination.
And if you could combine the strengths of J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert, Steve, you'd have one heck of a player.
Yeah, you have a player that's...
And Smith. And the basket by Thomas. Thomas got his first 2 points. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Williams kicks to Smith. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Knicks running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaq and Kenny. And an exciting time of the year as one of the first games of the regular season is halfway through. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
He's a real Swiss Army knife, a man of many talents who can do a little bit of everything, including passing.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Rebounds tonight. The 3 from Korver. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And the shot is good. 23 points for Carmelo.
Quality chances in the paint.
Love the pass to Irving. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Irving's got 4 points.
Start the second half.
In the corner, it's James. He dishes it to Irving. Back to James. Oh, he just jams it right over Kyle O'Quinn. Wow, what a play.
Oh, power. Have to go harder. Soft lay-in, won't cut it.
Irving. That falls. Great decision by Love.
Timeout.
Love's got his 4th and a wide-open look for Lee. Hits it from 3-point range. He has 7.
His eyes just...
Korver kicks to Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. That's on to the Knicks.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Knicks making a switch here. When you watch Porzingis play out there on the floor, he is just pure excitement. On either end of the floor, you have to expect the unexpected. And watch Greg for big plays because he has been delivering.
He comes up with what I call momentum plays more often than not. The pitching for the huge putback dunk or the block. His style of play is why he became so popular so quickly.
We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
And looking at this shot chart, you can't help but feel that this entire team has played passively on offense. There has been little to nothing going on at the rim or in the paint for that matter. And when you don't...
The pass to Love. Feeds it to Irving. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Kyrie Irving, one of the most talented scorers, certainly, Smitty, in the NBA, but he feels the pressure, I think, to try to tighten the screws. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what...
Korver passes to Thompson, and he makes good on the layup. Thompson's got 13. Outside Anthony, inside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. He had a strong showing last season. He's got another level to take it to.
And that one drops for him. 15 points for Tristan Thompson. Anthony drives in, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
It's so hard to slow down the Cavs offensively. Reason why is they spread you out with a lot of shooters, and then they have that guy, LeBron James, who breaks you down, get in the paint, and once you collapse, he kicks it out or he can score the basket.
Love outside. On its way from Irving for 2. That falls. Big assist by Love. Irving's got 10 points.
Guys, and LeBron is really the one who brings it all together with his playmaking ability.
And that one drops. Irving for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Noah kicks to Rose. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And GAF.
I think in everyone's best interest for him to move on. It's a great fit in New York, both with the team and the pulse of the city. Clearly was still valued highly around the league as it took a sizable contract for that one.
To the middle. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Kevin Love.
One of those guys you just said, hey, he's always going to be there. But I think the injuries and them
of that shot going in.
On that play, you got to trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
And
from 11 feet away, it'll go. And the New York lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from James. Zeld at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Cavaliers 4th.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win.
With it. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be just 1 game played a win from home for that. Checked in. Here's Rose. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
He's been good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
Lee now down by 12. And Thompson throws it down.
Good look
by Smith. Here we go. James heading to the hoop and finished off by LeBron.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with him.
James kicks to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Said in that first half.
Rose, that's good.
And Rose playing a big role offensively.
And James throws it down.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And how about breaking out?
For 2, moves back up. And count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
Really strong rebound.
No good. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Knicks lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And the final period of play just about to start. with that last one. And Rose throws it down hard.
Insane leaping skills from Derrick Rose on display. You got to watch out when he...
Irving drives in. From down in the low post, it goes. Irving's got 24.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake. And, folks, he does more.
Here's Love. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Porzingis.
With a body built to absorb.
The trade. Another three for Cleveland.
That gives him his second
lead. He gets that one. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Yeah, how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of tier defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
Lets it go from the wing. Here's Porzingis. Lays it in without an inch of pass here in the fourth. Here's Irving, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Irving's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Love the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
One of the best passing forwards.
Shot clock at 6. Anthony dishes to O'Quinn.
Yeah, easy call.
And Cavs coach Tyronn Lue, very detail-minded, but more than anything, Steve, he's tried to change the spirits around this Cavaliers team.
He wants the players to enjoy it, to savor the moment. He's not afraid to get on his players, but he knows that if they're having fun and getting after it,
if he doesn't convert, that's a shot he has to continue.
Irving dishes to Love. Back to Irving. That falls. Great assist by Love. 34 points for Kyrie Irving.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. On the top of the key, and good, he nails it. 44 points for Derrick Rose.
And Rose always looking for his offense, and why not? He can put up points in a hurry.
Love with the screen for Korver. He dishes it to James, unloads from 9, and on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut back down to 7. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis. Rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way.
Sideline reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And here's Rose. Lee, a screen on Irving. Screen by Porzingis. Rose kicks to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And so difficult to contain Rose off the pick.
Here's Porzingis. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
And one thing about Kristaps Porzingis, you know he can overcome adversity. I mean, he was booed heavily on draft day for not being the selection the fans wanted. You know what? Didn't let it bother.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis with the clock winding down, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Knicks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And the fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Rose.
This was a...
From deep, Rose, no good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Joe. Nice win tonight. What was your team's attitude coming into the game?
Yeah, we played hard tonight. We're getting better. We just got to keep going. You know, it's a work in progress. And, you know, we just got to keep fighting, and get as many W's as possible.
Well, the trend line is looking good so far right now, Joe. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose. He went on a ridiculous scoring spree in the third quarter. He was in attack mode the entire time, and his teammates really fed off that surge of energy.
Any doubts that Derrick Rose is still one of the most explosive players in the NBA? What knee surgery? You see those moves? Offensively, he's a complete point guard, score inside, outside, and can still make the plays. D Rose was the old D Rose tonight.
You want to talk about domination? You want to talk about domination? This is it tonight. The combination of talent, competitive spirit was unmatched tonight. Adjustments were made by the other side, but when they made them, he adjusted right back.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.